Dear students, today we are going to discuss something about endoskeleton of frog. In frog, endoskeleton is partly bony or partly cartilage or both. Cartilage is replacing bone, so bones are calcified cartilage. Functions of endoskeleton. So endoskeleton serves certain functions as follows. Physical support acts like a framework of the body, maintains the shape of the body, protects delicate organs like brain, maintains used body size, helps in the attachment of muscles, helps in the respiration by the help of ribs, helps in the synthesis of blood cells. So, endoskeleton act like a framework of the body for physical support. It maintains the shape of the body. It protects the brain. It maintains the used body size. It helps in the attachment of muscles. It helps in the respiration and also synthesis of blood cells. These are the few important functions carried by the endoskeleton. Types of endoskeleton. There are two types, namely axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. So endoskeleton consists of mainly axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton, they are skull, vertebral column, sternum and ribs. So axial skeleton consists of certain bones like skull, vertebral column, sternum and ribs. The appendicular skeleton consists of limbs and girdles. So limbs and girdles come under bones of appendicular skeleton. First one are limbs. Limbs are divided into forelimbs and hind limbs. Girdles are include pectoral girdles and pelvic girdles. So pectoral and pelvic girdles, also forelimbs and hind limbs come under appendicular skeleton. So the endoskeleton mainly consists of certain bones like skull bones, vertebral column, sternum, ribs, forelimbs, hind limbs, pectoral girdles, and pelvic girdles. First of all, I will take a skull. In frog, it is a triangular, dorsoventrally flattened. It is a dicondylic, that means two occipital condyles, one on each x occipital condyle. It articulates with the atlas vertebrae by two occipital condyles. Cranium is small and narrow and enclosed by cartilaginous bone or brain box. Skull of frog is triangular, dorsolaterally flattened and dicondylic. Atlas vertebrae with that of articulation by two occipital condyles. Cranium is small and enclosed by cartilaginous cranium box or brain box. The skull of frog is consists of mainly four regions as follows. First one, cranial regions. The cranial regions consist of sphenoethmoid, parasphenoid, foramen magnum, exoccipitals, occipital condyles, atlas for articulation, fenestra ovalis, auditory capsule, columella. So the cranial region consists of certain parts like sphenoethmoid, parasphenoid, foramen magnum, exoccipitals, occipital condyles, atlas for articulation, fenestra ovalis, auditory capsule, and columella. Second one is auditory regions. Auditory regions consist of certain parts like nasals, septomaxillaris, omers, omer teeth. So the auditory region consists of certain bones like nasals, septomaxillaris, omers with omer teeth. Next one, now third one, visceral regions. The visceral region mainly consists of upper jaw and lower jaw. First one, upper jaw. The upper jaw consists of certain bones like premaxillae, maxillae, quadrantozugals, quadrate cartilage, squamosals, and prutic, pterygoids, palatines. So the upper jaw consists of certain bones like premaxillae, maxillae, quadrantozugals, quadrate cartilage, squamosals, and prutic, pterygoid, and palatines. So second one, lower jaw. The lower jaw, otherwise called as mandible, it consists of certain parts like mento, mechilian, angulosplenial, and dentary. So lower jaw or mandible consists of mento, mechilian, angulosplenian, and dentary bones. So the diagram shows dorsal view of skull bones. So it consists of certain parts like premaxillae, omer, maxilla, orbital fossae, squamosal, quadratozugal, quadrate cartilage, exoccipital, foramen magnum, occipital condyles, nasal, squamosal, and then pterygoid. These are the few important parts of the skull bone under dorsal view. So ventral view of skull bone conserve premaxillae, maxilla, foramen, orbit, frontoparietal, foramen, pterygoid, quadratozugal, protic, exoccipital, occipital condyle, foramen magnum, auditory capsule, quadrate cartilage, squamosal, pterygoid, sphenoethmoid, palatine, omer, internal day. These are the few parts come under skull bone under ventral view. Basically, they are triangular in shape, conserve bichondritic in nature. Fourth one is iod apparatus. The iod apparatus conserves certain bones like body of iod, anterior cornua, posterior cornua, and columella aris. So the diagram gives parts of the iod apparatus. First one anterior cornua, posterior cornua, body, and then alar process. Any clarification, any doubts, send me the messages. In this class now, you have to give importance about the diagram of skull bones of frog, particularly dorsal view of skull bone and their parts. Thank you.